It's time for Chelsea Arsenal combined 11, and you might really hate me for this, but we had to do it. And starting off with the goalkeeper, Raya Sanchez, easily Raya. Raya has been great this season, top class keeper. I've always liked him from Brentford days, so it's a very easy one here. Now going on the right back, and this is a hard one. Ben White, Reece James. If we go for the last 2 seasons, Ben White has been sensational defensively, offensively. Wow. But I'm making this 11 in terms of best in the position. James is fit now. There could be bias, yes. But I think on talent, this man is still one of the best right back in the world. And I'm going with James here because if he's fit, he's still a better right back for me than White. And that makes me go to centre backs and Saliba and Gabriel. See, Colville is on a very, very good trajectory. He's playing really well right now. But let's be honest, Colville at the moment is still behind Gabriel. Gabriel attackingly, defensively is much more solid. But Colville's trajectory is much higher, and if you can develop really well, great things can happen. And Saliba, Rolls Royce of a centre back. What a centre back! This man could be one of the best in the world if he continues his development and hopefully develops well, because this is a top centre back. Quickly going on the left, it has to be Cucurella. Why? I like Timber, but I think on the left side, he's not as effective as on the right, and still he's not natural for me at a left back. Cucurella since the Euros has been absolutely sensational defensively, and I think right now if I have to go with the left back, I'll prefer a natural left back Cucurella in comparison to a Timber, and Zinchenko has no shout at this. So for me, it has to be Cucurella. Now going on to the midfield, and it has to be Lavia and Caicedo. Now Arsenal fans might really hate it, but why? I think if 2 years back we went, I would have said Partey over Lavia. But Partey and Lavia are two natural CDMs, not Rice, not Caicedo. So it's between Lavia and Partey, and I think Lavia is right now, in terms of what he really brings, is better than Partey. Like Partey has grown old, and I think Lavia right now is much better on the ball, really solid. So I have to go with Lavia here. Why I'm going with Caicedo is because first of all, I love Rice. Rice is a top class midfielder, but when it comes to defensive part of the game, box to box role, passing, and what it really brings, I think Caicedo has much of an edge over Rice. So I'm going comfortably with Caicedo here. Attackingly, see, first of all on the left side is a really hard one. Mudryk is developing, so right now I won't even put him in this category. Martinelli has fallen off a cliff. Trossard, yes, his form has not been good, but he's not played his natural position, and this man is still a killer. And Neto naturally is not a left winger, and Sancho again for me is not naturally left winger. So for me this is an easy one. You have to go with Trossard. He's still a killer. He's still a better left wing than both teams have got. So I'm going with a Trossard from Arsenal. On the right, easily Saka. Mediocre and Saka have no comparison. Saka for me is one of the most respected footballer in the world. This man, the way he plays, consistent performances, the talent, his professionalism, I love him. Even as a neutral, I have a lot of respect for him. So it has to be Saka. In the middle, Palmer or Odegaard any day. I like Odegaard. I followed him from Madrid days. He's a top class footballer. But creativity, attackingly, I think Palmer way above him. Not even near, way above him. Odegaard is important to Arsenal's system, but what Palmer brings to Chelsea is I think what Odegaard doesn't bring attacking to Arsenal. So I'm going with Palmer. And finally on the attacking one, I'm going with Jackson. Why? I've seen Havertz. I think both are very similar. If you put Havertz, no problem. If you put Jackson, no problem. But I think right now Jackson has a much higher ceiling. Jackson is better on the ball. And I think Havertz, I think in terms of like what he really does on the ball, I think Jackson really edges him. So I'm going with Jackson here. Do you agree with my combined 11? Let me know in the comments and like and subscribe.